Have you ever visited someone's home and immediately felt that sense of peace the moment you walked in? Like everything was just right. No clutter, no mystery odors. Just clean, fresh, lived in, but somehow effortlessly perfect. And maybe you've wondered, how do they do this every day? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on those homes. The ones that always seem spotless, but never sterile. Comfortable, but never chaotic. And here's the twist. We're not talking about professional cleaners or minimalist gurus. We're talking about everyday seniors who have unlocked the secret to keeping their homes looking and feeling amazing without ever spending hours scrubbing. These are 12 habits they do every single day, and they're surprisingly simple. The best part, you don't have to wait for a weekend cleaning spree or a major lifestyle overhaul. These are tiny changes that add up to big results. And the last habit on this list, almost nobody talks about it, but it might just be the one that changes everything. So stay with me, because once you hear number 12, you'll never look at your home the same way again. Oh, and before we dive in, let me know in the comments where in the world you're watching from. I love seeing how far this message travels. And if you want more tips on making life simpler, calmer, and more beautiful, go ahead and subscribe so you never miss a video. Ready? Let's go. Habit number 1. They don't start the day until they've made their bed. It sounds almost too simple, right? But making the bed is about more than just neat blankets and fluff pillows. It's about momentum. It's about intention. That quick 2-minute ritual first thing in the morning sets the tone. It tells your brain, we're off to a good start. And even if the rest of your day gets messy, this is your first win. The room instantly looks tidier. You feel a little more in control. And honestly, who doesn't want to come home to a bed that looks like a hotel? Here's the truth. People who make their bed daily are more likely to be organized, productive, and even happier, according to research. So if you skip this step, give it a shot. You'll be surprised how something so small can shift your entire morning. Habit number 2. They never let clutter get cozy. Clutter doesn't show up like an avalanche. It sneaks in quietly. One shopping bag, one pair of shoes, one coffee mug at a time. But seniors who keep their homes spotless, they don't give clutter a chance to settle in. If they use something, they put it back. Not later, not when they feel like it. Immediately. It's not a chore, it's just part of the flow. You've probably done this before. Set down your keys, your mail, your bag, thinking you'll deal with it later. Fast forward 3 days and it's a whole mess. But the one-touch rule is a game changer. Touch it once. Put it back where it belongs. Not only does this keep the home visually clean, but it keeps your mind clear too. Because every item out of place is a tiny mental weight. And when everything's in its spot, your space just breathes easier. Habit number 3. They wipe surfaces every day. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. We're talking under a minute per room. But the result? Everything feels crisp, fresh, and inviting. Crumbs on the counter, toothpaste in the sink, a sticky spot on the coffee table. These little messes can make a clean home look dirty, but when you wipe surfaces daily, they never get out of hand. Most seniors don't haul out the heavy-duty cleaners for this. A simple microfiber cloth and some diluted vinegar or gentle spray is all it takes. Just a few swipes after brushing your teeth or fixing dinner, and suddenly your home feels like it's been deep cleaned, without the deep cleaning. Habit number 4. They keep the laundry beast on a leash. You know how laundry works. 1 minute it's under control. The next, it's multiplied overnight. But seniors who stay ahead of it don't wait for laundry day. They do one small load a day. Towels today, a few shirts tomorrow, just enough to keep it moving. This habit prevents the mountain from forming. No overflowing baskets, no missing socks, and no marathon folding sessions that take over your entire Saturday. Think about it. 10 minutes a day versus 3 hours once a week. Which one feels easier? Habit number 5. They never leave dishes overnight. Ever. You know that sinking feeling when you walk into the kitchen first thing in the morning and see a tower of dirty dishes? The day hasn't even started, and already there's work to do. But waking up to a clean, empty sink, that's a small victory that makes the entire kitchen feel fresh. So seniors with clean homes, they take care of it right after dinner, not hours later, not tomorrow, right then. And they don't just rinse and pile, they finish the job, wash, dry, put away, or they load the dishwasher, run it, and wipe down the sink. And here's the psychology behind it. When the sink is clean, the kitchen stays cleaner overall. You're less likely to leave other things out. It's like a ripple effect of tidiness. Habit number 6. They tame the paper chaos before it grows. Let's talk about one of the sneakiest clutter culprits. Paper, junk mail, bills, flyers, receipts, birthday cards you're not sure you want to keep. It builds up fast. But seniors who keep their homes clutter-free, they deal with paper immediately. Mail comes in, junk goes in recycling, bills get sorted, receipts are filed or tossed. There's no "I'll deal with it later" pile, because later turns into layers. And before you know it, your dining table has disappeared under an avalanche of envelopes. So how do you do this? Keep a simple system near the door, a small basket, a wall folder, a shredder close by. Touch the paper once. Decide what to do with it now. That 1-minute decision saves hours later. Habit number 7. They let the house breathe. Have you ever walked into a place that looked clean but felt stuffy? Like the air was just tired? That's because cleanliness isn't just what you see, it's what you feel. And air matters. Seniors with fresh, inviting homes crack the windows every single day, even in winter, even just for 5 minutes. It's not about cooling the house, it's about letting old air out and new energy in. Stale air traps odors, dust, and that weird heaviness that lingers. But fresh air resets everything. It makes your space feel alive again. Make this a daily ritual. Open a window while you sip your morning coffee. Let in the breeze while you make the bed. It changes the energy of the room. You'll feel it instantly. Habit number 8. They dust where it matters most. Dust is tricky. You don't always see it until it's everywhere. But seniors with clean homes, they don't wait for it to build up. They take 2 to 3 minutes a day and hit the high-touch zones. TV stands, side tables, bookshelves, remote controls, lamps. Not a deep clean, just a quick pass with a cloth or duster. The goal? Keep dust from turning into grime. And when you stay ahead of it, it never feels like a huge job. Here's the bonus. Regular dusting also helps with allergies and air quality. And when your surfaces are dust-free, your space just looks more polished, even if you haven't vacuumed in a week. Habit number 9. They reset the room before bed. Imagine waking up to a living room full of yesterday's chaos. Blankets everywhere, dishes on the coffee table, shoes in the middle of the floor. It's like starting the day already behind. But what if you took just 10 minutes every night to reset? That's what seniors with clean homes do. They don't go to sleep until the space feels ready for tomorrow. Fluff the pillows, fold the blanket, put the remote back, wipe the counters, straighten the rug. This mini reset isn't just about looks, it's about peace. You sleep better, you wake up more grounded, and your home feels like it's working with you, not against you. And here's the key. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. It's about giving your future self a head start. Habit number 10. They keep cleaning tools where they actually need them. Ever seen a mess and thought, "I'll clean that later," only to forget entirely? Here's the thing. It's not that we're lazy, it's that we're not set up for easy success. That's why seniors with the cleanest homes don't just stash all their cleaning supplies in one place. They break it up. A spray bottle and cloth in the bathroom, wipes under the kitchen sink, a duster tucked away in the living room. When it's within reach, cleaning becomes instant, automatic. See a smudge on the mirror. You've got the tool right there. Notice some crumbs after a snack. You're already holding the cloth. And when cleaning is convenient, it stops feeling like a chore. It becomes just a natural part of moving through your day, like brushing your teeth, like turning off the lights when you leave a room. Try this simple shift. Set up a mini cleaning kit in every area you use the most. It's a small change that makes a huge difference. Habit number 11, they give their floors a little love every single day. Let's be honest, nothing makes a house feel messier faster than dirty floors. You can wipe the counters, light a candle, fluff the pillows. But if there's dust, crumbs, or pet hair underfoot, you feel it. Seniors with clean homes know this, so they make it a daily habit to sweep or vacuum high-traffic areas. And no, it's not about a full-blown floor routine. It's about touch-ups. 2 minutes in the kitchen after dinner, a quick sweep by the front door, a fast vacuum run through the living room in the evening. The goal is to stop mess from becoming a project, because the longer it sits, the more it builds. And then it does become a project. Want an easy way to start this habit? Keep a small broom or cordless vacuum nearby, where it's easy to grab, after cooking, after guests leave, before you go to bed. Those few minutes, they keep the entire home feeling fresh underfoot and emotionally lighter too. Habit number 12, they enjoy the space they've created. This is the one most people skip, and honestly, it might be the most important one of all, because what's the point of keeping a home clean, calm, and welcoming if you never actually sit in it and breathe? The seniors with the cleanest homes, they don't just clean, they appreciate. After tidying, they'll sit in their favorite chair, sip some tea, watch the light come through the window, put on a little music, light a candle. They feel the space they've worked to maintain, and in that moment, they're reinforcing the value of their habits. They're telling their brain, this is why we do this. This feeling, this calm, this peace. So if you've never tried this, start now. After your evening reset, sit for 5 minutes and just be. No screens, no rushing to the next thing. Just sit in the stillness. Let the home you've created hold you. This small pause will rewire how you see cleaning. It stops being a task and becomes a gift, a way of caring for yourself and your space. And here's something beautiful. When you truly enjoy your home, you want to keep it clean. Not because you have to, but because it makes you feel good, safe, supported. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect. We've just walked through 12 quiet, consistent habits that seniors with the cleanest homes follow. And not a single one required a massive effort. No weekend cleaning marathons, no hiring a pro, no giant lifestyle overhaul. Just small, intentional actions that, together, create a life that feels easier, calmer, more in control. And here's the truth nobody tells you. The cleanest homes aren't perfect. They're not spotless every second, but they feel good to be in, because the people who live there show up for their space every day, even in small ways. So now comes the most important part. What will you do? Which one of these habits will you start today? Maybe it's wiping the counters before bed. Maybe it's opening the windows in the morning, or finally doing something about that growing paper pile. Don't try to do all 12. Just pick one habit that speaks to you, one thing you can start doing right now. Stick with it for a week, then maybe add another. You'll be amazed at how quickly your home transforms, not because you worked harder, but because you worked smarter, like they do. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, where are you watching from, and which habit are you most excited to try? Let's build this into a community. People choosing simplicity, choosing peace, choosing homes that feel like sanctuaries, not stress zones. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe for more ways to create a home and life you actually want to live in. Because here's the final truth. Your home doesn't have to be perfect, but it can be a place that supports you, centers you, and gives you space to breathe. And that's worth showing up for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.